Okay, this is going to be a bit of a video here. I'm doing a vortec 5.7 liter engine, fuel injected into a 73 to 87 Chevy truck body style. We'll show the truck on another video. I'm just trying to get the plumbing working for the fuel injection system, because you need a 65 psi fuel pump to run the fucking fuel injection system. So what I've done here, I see guys doing a lot of different videos of LS swaps and all this. I don't have money for an LS swap, and I like just a good old 350 Chevy Vortec. They're just as good, I find. I don't need anything special. Anyways, this here is the 73 to 87 style gas tank. It's a new gas tank. It's only about a year old. Painted it black and everything. Basically, this did not have a fuel injection pump in it. This was the original pickup for this tank. As you can see, I'll show you how this works. A lot of guys are buying inline pumps and this and that, but I like to think outside of the box and use what I got. I like to look factory. So this goes in here like this. Fits in there like that. You can see that obviously this is factory. You know, you got your fuel, your return, your vent, whatever, right? It lines up in the hole. It's got the little tap there to line up. There you go, right? Well, I need fuel injection because these are the lines here I got to shorten them all and this and that. But anyways, that's the lines and the mess there. What I have done here is I'll show you what I did. It took me about 3 or 4 hours of messing around and everything figured out. But what I've done is I made a fuel injection pump here. As you can see, they're the same height now. This here is from basically a 97 Chevy Silverado extended cab short box truck, right? You know, this is what they come with. Or they come, I mean, they'll look like this, but I had a bunch of old pumps kicking around, and I had to modify it. So the problem is, a lot of guys are thinking, oh, I need this inline pump. Well, that's not the case, because I knew that the diameter of this, the width on this is the same width as this. So all I really needed to do was shorten the darn pump, the lines. So what I did was I took another pump here, and as you can see, these are now the same height, although this has the fuel injection pump and that so forth right there. And this is a really bad camera. I will probably be making another video because this one is just terrible. That doesn't even help. Anyways, I shortened these lines here. Basically, you cut a section out here, right here. This is the one that goes down to the pump. So you're basically going to cut out here, like I did on this pump. You can see here that I basically cut out a piece here. I got a fuel injection hose here with fuel injection clamps so they don't back off. So I basically shortened that one, and I shortened the return line, right, which is here. As you can see, I shortened the return line and the main fuel line to the fuel pump. And I got the fuel injection line with the hoses, barricade hose. I wanted the top line hose. Now, since I did that, I lost the support here, the strength here. So what I did was I took a piece of this, the old, part of the old tube, part of this old tube here. I flattened it out and I just welded it. Just did a couple tack welds on the stupid thing, just to hold it so it ain't going nowhere. So it's nice and solid. Then I ran into a problem last night where it was like a ½ inch at the bottom here. Basically, I could not get the rubber seal to seat. It was this high up. So another thing I had to do, the next step, because I couldn't go any shorter here, I had to go all the way down to here, and I had to cut off. I had to cut this bracket off here and move it up. You can see where the other weld is, and then I cut it off. You can see as to where this is one that I had. I basically removed this thing and moved it up about 1 inch, and then cut the end off here, as you can see, because where the bend is, you can see where I moved it, the difference in height, and I just put a couple tack welds here, like you can see. So basically, I've tested this all out, and this thing works great. So now, instead of having this issue with a pump like this, where that definitely does not fit. You know, that does not fit in there. And obviously these tabs right here, 1 and 2, do not line up on there. So on mine, I broke them off. So this was my 97 Chevy Silverado type pump, because I got a vortec engine out of a 97 truck. I